And care to share the meaning behind this neck tattoo, this piece right here?
This is my initials, Anthony Williams. So, like, that's all it is to it, my initials.
And why that as your very first tattoo?
I don't know, that's just something I like fuck with. Like the AW, those my initials, and I feel like those initials gonna go a long way, like, even throughout, like, my journey of life. I'm gonna keep the initials going on with my sons, too. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to your stage name,
Yeah.
Kuttem Reese,
Yeah.
does Reese have anything to do with your real name?
Yeah. Reese is my middle name. Actually, Tyrese is my middle name. So I just took the Reese out of it.
Do you know the meaning behind your name? Do you know the reason why you were given that first name or your middle name at all? Do you know the story behind that?
Like my legal name, like
Yes.
my actual name?
Yeah.
No, I don't know the story behind it. It's just like, that's my dad's name. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know how that go.
So are you considered a junior technically, or?
No, I'm not a junior.
Okay.
No, I'm not a junior.
Just curious there. Now, speaking of your name, I do want to ask you this. When it comes to your stage name,
Yeah.
you obviously incorporated part of your real name for your stage name.
Yeah.
There are some recording artists that don't. They stay away from that.
Yeah.
For you, why incorporate part of your real name with your stage name when others don't?
I think because it was already like, that was a name people was already calling me Reese. People was already showing it out, so it was like, Reese. I'm gonna run with that Reese. I'm fucking with that Reese. So it was already like something that was already, I was already being called, so I just put it with the rap name.
And speaking of your rap name, what's the story behind the whole name, Kuttem Reese?
That like, I got a group of brothers that's what we run with, like that's the group, yeah. That's my business partners, actually. That's what we doing with our business. We just running it all in that same lane. Like, we all this right here, and I'm just Reese. Everybody else just whatever they doing. We all business partners, come together, let's run it.
So there are other Kuttems out there?
Yeah, that's all, yeah.
Kuttem this or Kuttem that, you're Kuttem Reese?
No, I'm Kuttem Reese. They just whatever they is, but behind all that, they Kutt. Like, they all whatever, yeah.
Okay. So it's Kutt and then whatever.
Yeah, whatever
You're
they,
Kuttem Reese.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Kutt, was that something that you also helped come up with, or no?
Like, as far as my name?
Well, the Kutt in Kuttem Reese. Did you have anything to do with that? When you say it's a group of brothers, did you have anything to do with the Kutt, the Kutt name?
Yeah. Yeah, we just all built that like as a team, and we just running with it right now.
But were you part of the invention of that name, for example? The Kutt part?
Yeah.
Okay, you were?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, if you with our team, that's what you behind, like, you with that, yeah.
But I guess what I'm asking, was that something that you helped come up with, the Kutt part?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And
like, I got fans out here, they Kutt. I got fans, they Kutt. Everybody Kutt. It ain't just like my group of people, because it ain't nothing like that. It's for the entertainment, for the fans and everybody. It ain't like no group like that, none of that.
So you're okay with that? You're okay with fans saying Kutt, whatever their name is?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You Kutt. Everybody Kutt. That's what we doing. Yeah, it ain't like, nah, it ain't just like only y'all Kutt.
Got it.
Nah, we all Kutt. Like, if you with us, you Kutt. That's what it is.
Care to share the meaning behind Kutt?
You just different. Like, you cut from a whole nother fabric. Like, you different. You ain't regular. That's why I say all my fans and everybody, they Kutt. Because everybody different in their own little way. Like, you Kutt different. You Kutt different. You Kutt that way, yeah. You do this, I don't do this. Like, I got dogs that do drugs, I don't do drugs. Kutt different. He Kutt that way. So it is. We all Kutt, fans, me, everybody. Business partners.
Any reason why it's cut with a K and not a C?
Any reason why it's cut with a K and not a C?
Yeah.
I feel like the C, like, that's a little, like, I feel like everybody doing, like, that's like the normal. You know what I'm saying? The C, the regular C, that's normal for people to put the C. Like, we're going to switch it up. I want my fans to all feel like we're part of our own. We got our own brand. Everybody, we rolling with me. You rolling with me. You Kutt. You different. We our own brand. We ain't doing nothing like nothing else.
When it comes to this group of brothers, are you just using the phrase brother, or do you actually have biological brothers that's business partners or part of this as well?
No, I actually use the phrase brother because even my dog, them my brothers. Like, I see them as my brothers. So, yeah, I got brothers. They're my brothers for sure.
Now, okay, I understand the Kutt,
Yeah.
but how did Reese come to get, did someone call you Kuttem? Or is that something you put together? Did someone coin that for you?
I think somebody put it together for me one day. I don't remember it for sure, though. But I know it was just something I, like, ended up, like, I'm fucking with that. I'm finna put this with this and run with it. Kuttem Reese. That's hard. That's hard, for sure, like, Kuttem Reese. Like, yeah, I'm fucking with that.
And as you were growing up, Reese was a nickname you were already going by?
Yeah, that was already, like, something I was going by, so that was just, like, put it on there. Let's do that.
Now, do you know who coined that nickname for you? Do you know why you started going by Reese at some point in your life? Because your first name's Anthony, so any reason why you weren't going
but
by
people was already
Tony or
calling
something
me
like?
Reese because it was my middle name. So it's just like, that was already breaking off on its own. They was just calling me Reese, probably like my siblings and stuff, just Reese, you know what I'm saying? So it was just breaking off to go to Reese.
And the reason why I ask you that is because there's some people with the middle name that never ever gets talked about, mentioned, used. It's kind of stays in the dark.
Yeah.
But for you, it's almost like your middle name takes the place of your first name.
Yeah. I feel like that made more sense, like to hide the real first and last name, and then even though I can't even hide my first and last name, it's just like I'd rather use Reese.
Now, when it comes to your stage name,
Yeah.
what's the craziest thing that's ever happened with it, if anything?
Like,
Has anything out of the norm ever happened with your stage name?
not none that I know of. Not really none that I know of.
No one ever mispronouncing it, misspelling it?
Yeah, I got people mispronounce it. They always mispronounce it, but like misspelling it, that's the regular stuff. So, like, yeah, I got people that mispronounce it.
Has it ever been mispronounced at something important you were at, like a specific event, or did someone butcher it in public by mistake or by accident, and it was...
Nah, not like none that's super important.
Okay.
They probably always be like, oh, and I just fix it. Like, man, it's this. I ain't really tripping off that. As long as you get the Reese, then you know it's up.
Do you correct people when they're wrong?
Yeah, I correct. I'm gonna correct. I'm gotta tell you, like, yeah. I need everybody screaming the right thing.
And aside from Reese, did you have any other nicknames growing up? Or was that it for you?
Nah, just Reese. Just Reese, that's it.
When it comes to your music, has this always been your stage name?
Yeah, from the start. I came out with that name.
Now, even though you're known as Kuttem Reese, has there ever been a thought in your head where you're like, even though people know me as this, I secretly wish I had this name, or I went by this? Do you ever have that feeling?
Nah, I never had that feeling.
I asked you a lot of questions about your name and your stage name. With everything considered, any regret or remorse with the final stage name choice, Kuttem Reese?
No regret. If I could, I'd redo it. I'd choose the name again today.